Yay. There we are. Okay, let's see if Streamlabs is going to cooperate. Today has been a Streamlabs terror day. Streamlabs has not been helpful today whatsoever. It's a bit low, hang on. Down a bit. That'll do. Yeah, Streamlabs has not cooperated with me today, unfortunately, so we have had a fair amount of problems. We were trying to do Zombie Army Trilogy earlier. It did not work out. So, yeah, we're going to be doing Kotor 2 instead of Zombie Army Trilogy, so apologies for that, but you can blame Streamlabs. Hopefully this game will hold up in Streamlabs today, but we're getting there. Anyway, Lego Brick, how you doing, man? Welcome to the stream. It's nice to see you. How are you doing? And yeah, well, let's go. I'm not sure what side we're going to go with in this playthrough. We're going to play through the entirety of this game, like over a course of time, of course. We'll do the number one as well, but who should I go with? I think we'll go with a female, considering the XR in canon, if you can call it canon, is actually female. So we'll go with that. Let's see. So we could be that one. Well balanced. I think we'll go with balanced. Why not? Custom. And let's select a face that looks cool. Justin, welcome. It's nice to see you. Welcome to the stream. And yeah, I'm glad you made it. You doing alright, Lego Bricks? I'm glad to hear it. Yeah, I mean, I'm doing okay. I could have done better if Streamlabs didn't break earlier when we were playing Zombie Army Trilogy, but it's fine. I don't hold any grudges against software. Totally not. It's fine. I love this game anyway. I think it's one of the greatest games of all time. Right, let's see who we're going to go with. Like, there's so many choices. You know what? I never played as this person before in my life. Let's try you. You look different. Okay, right. It's now the fun bit. I don't know how many of you guys have actually played Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic or the second game, which we're playing. Let me know. Have you guys played this game before? Have you not? I'm interested to know. Right, let's put on a load of strength. Do we really need this though? Because I'm not going to use blasters very much. Thing is, it does help with the defense. Go on. Charisma, I want up a bit. I mean, we got 11. Right. It's kind of handy. Yeah, go on, let's put this up a little bit. Always want to try and get these at least on a +1, if possible. Although these two are not, well, this one's quite handy, but this one, is this one really that necessary at this point? You've never played either one of the Knights of the Old Republic's Lego Bricks. You've been missing out, my friend, a lot. You should play them. You really should. Let's see. They're RPGs, in case you hadn't noticed. Tell you what, I'm going to put the rest. Yeah, that'll do. Alright. When you play as a well-balanced class, you kind of want to get those perfect, or else it's going to make your life a living misery. Right, treat injury. Let's put that up a bit. Let's put the computer use up a fair bit. Demolitions would be handy. That's the one thing about well-balanced that's really annoying. Let's see. Let's put the persuade up a little bit. Kind of wouldn't mind having stealth, but Go on, I want to have some demolition. It's actually really helpful in Paragus. Let's have some security as well. We can level up later on anyway, so it's fine. These are just, yeah, okay. Right, so what do we want? We don't get a lightsaber for a while, so we don't need to worry about lightsabers. We do need to worry about melee weapons, though, because I'm going to be using those. So, nah. Am I going to use dual wield? Probably not for a little while yet. So, I won't put on the dual wield. I was going to. Oh, bollocks, you got this one as well. Oh, there's so many things. There's so many I want to choose, but I can only choose one. Weapon proficiency. Adds a +1 back. I mean, that's kind of handy, but. What was this one again? Teamwork. I mean, we're kind of doing that, but not for a while. Screw it, I'll go put this one on. Go on. And then we might as well be called Scary Joker. Oops. There we go. Scary JokerAlex 21, as we're in horror month. Right, I'll let the beginning bit play out and I will read your messages. Do I still play Black Ops 2? On the odd occasion, I'll play it. Like, zombies only, really. Whoa. Jesus Christ. That's loud. My ears. Hang on. Wow, okay. Let me turn that down a little bit. I'm sure it's not that deafening for you. For me, it is. So, yeah, Black Ops 2, I mean, I played the zombies on the odd occasion, mainly Mob of the Dead, because it's my most loved map of all time, and Buried. Otherwise, it's really just playing it with the odd occasional person, like, you know, content creators or friends or something, but that's really about it. The campaign I haven't played for a long time, though, but, you know, I still think it's good. But, yeah, I've been looking at trying to go back and do a stream for Black Ops 2, actually. I was thinking about doing it earlier, but I just couldn't really be bothered to load it all up. So, yeah, I mean, it's good. It's a good game. I might stream zombies at some point. Might go through like all the different Black Ops 2 zombie maps, because that'd be fun. Super awesome looking. I mean, this game does have some awesome looking backgrounds and that, there's no denying it. It's good stuff.
Primary power offline. Hyperdrive offline. Multiple hull breaches detected.
You love transit. I mean, it's fun if you play it with friends and kind of muck around, yeah, but otherwise, not so much.
The Ebon Hawk is adrift in space after a terrible battle. Most of its crew are dead or dying. You lie in the medical
Turn this back up
room
now.
in critical condition. You won't survive long without medical attention. The hyperdrive is damaged. Main power must be restored in order to bring the engines online and dock with the nearby Paragus mining station for much-needed repairs. Your fate and that of the Ebon Hawk depend upon T3M4, a lone astromech droid. Return to this location at any time to skip the prologue.
Let's go, we're doing prologue.
Press W-A. You have new quests. To view your quests, open this room contains...
Give me a minute. This is really deafening me right now. Let's drag that down a bit. Oh, that's why the movie was so loud. I thought I'd drag this down. I guess not. Let's put it here. Sound effects. Let's pull this down. Why do they design it like this? It's so annoying. Put the sound effects here. Voiceover. Yeah, that'll do. Also, yeah, it definitely didn't save my settings for this bit. Saved this, but it didn't save this. Don't know why, but anyway, cool, that's fine. And so you played the whole of the first KOTOR, but only half of KOTOR 2. Oh, you missed out, Justin. You really did. This is a great game, number 2. But you had the ending spoiled for you. It's interesting. I mean, you say the ending was spoiled for you. I'm not sure I count Star Wars The Old Republic as actually spoiling anything. I mean, really, I don't count it as a game as a part of this series because it's not. But there you go. Yes, the restore content mod. We're playing with that, by the way. We are playing with the restore content mod. Yeah, it's really good. It puts back in like all the cut content from the game. So yeah, we're playing with that. So we got the cut planet and stuff as well. So we got everything here. And yeah, I prefer this game to number 1. It is better than number 1, in my opinion, this game. It's a lot better than 1 anyway, mainly because of its story. Its story is easily the best written Star Wars story of all time, this. Also the characters in it are extremely interesting to me. And yeah. I mean, there's all manner of cool things in this game. I have to do this thing.
Sometimes bashing or blowing open a container will break some. If you need help exploring the Ebon Hawk, access.
I don't need help exploring the Ebon Hawk. I've been inside this ship far too many times.
Talking to other characters is much like using the computer console in the cockpit. Scroll through your response options or move the mouse cursor. Then click to select a response.
Can't say that his head is in very good condition.
How other characters react to you, so choose carefully. Furthermore, certain skills, powers, and attributes may modify what choices you have, or how successful you are with those choices.
Repair droid.
Is malfunctioning. You can fix them by using a part. Luckily, you have already found one. If you repair 3 CFD, he can join your party and assist you in repairing the ship.
I am so surprised that his head is actually still on his body. I mean, that's a lot of spinning right there. Yeah, go on, let's repair him.
You have fixed 3 CFD. Now he will join your party.
Yeah, droid in the party. I wish they translated droid language from like DDD to actual English. That would be nice.
To change which party member you control, click on their portrait or press tab. Later, if you encounter a difficult block on a container or
Let's
door,
go.
you can use a security tunneler on it to improve your chance of opening the lock. Use the security tunneler to open the high security cylinder nearby.
There we go. Grab a load of cool gear. Sheep. Hello, sheep. How you doing? It's been a little while. Have you played Forsaken yet, sheep?
These droids will make for excellent target practice. Use the weapon from this container to attack the droids. You can.
Yeah, I know. I really should go and make a repair kit. He's not got a lot of health, has he? That would help. Has this guy got a gun as well? I think he has. Yes, he does. Awesome. Let's go there. I'd love to know why it keeps... it's probably the controller, isn't it? I reckon it'll be the controller. Yeah, Sheep. Have you played the new map? I'm doing alright, thanks, Sheep. Yeah. I'm doing alright, and I'm glad to hear you're doing okay. Yeah, you missed out on the Easter egg run, Sheep. You missed out.
More sensor droids emerge from the container.
Now I just got to do it on Vanguard. Oh, good old Vanguard.
Destroyed another group of sensor droids. To continue combat training, open the metal box again.
You only played it once. I'm surprised.
This
You've
box
become
is
too
packed
busy,
with
haven't you,
supplies
Dr.
of
Sheep?
sensor balls. The sensor
Let me
balls
shoot him.
destroy all the sensor balls to continue to prevent combat training.
Blow 'em up.
Destroyed another group of
Yeah, I'm not
sensor
doing that
droids.
again. I got the grenade.
Combat training.
I've got T3A4 stuck in like a semi-droid T-pose.
Where you will find many parts and lines to use for accessing and repairing the hyperdrive. Use the lift controls to go up.
You've still got internet problems, have you, Sheep?
While some
I
droids
mean, to be
can
fair, the
access
PC port of Cold War was just about playable for Forsaken. It had some problems. There's no denying it. No denying it. It had issues. But,
you have
yeah,
found
I guess I can play the Easter egg again at some point.
stabilize the condition of the
It's not
human
hard.
body dead.
It's probably the easiest Easter egg I think I've played in Cold War. It's even easier than Outbreak 2 because it's faster to do.
Back can stabilize your condition.
But it is also quite a fun one.
Success. You are stabilized. To recover fully, you will require the medical facilities at the Paragus mining station. But you are not in any danger of dying from your wounds right now.
So, Sheep, are you getting Vanguard?
This is the garage.
Yeah, let's do this first. Why not? The incredible World War II Vanguard. Or basically World War II almost. Right, close that. Is it this one? Yeah, it's this one. T3. Oh, that background, man. So beautiful. I love seeing blown up planets. They always look nice. Dated a little bit, but it still looks nice.
With the workbench, you can break down objects in your inventory into components. You can then use the components to create repair kits, weapons, armor, and upgrades. Because of the damage to the Ebon Hawk, this workbench has limited functionality. You can still use it to create a repair kit, which you can use to repair yourself. Use the workbench to break down the items you've found into components. Then use the components to create a repair kit.
I like that. Maybe I will. I will see. Not thrilled by it. Yeah, I see your point really in regards to that. I understand. I mean, to be fair, I'll get it just because it has zombies, so I can play it. But given that currently Vanguard Zombies is not even a survivable thing at the beginning, and it's actually something completely different. We'll see how well that does. I'm not sure about the fact that there are only objective rounds in it and that's it. I feel like that could get old quite quickly, but we'll see. Oh yeah, I've got to do this. You know what, I'll just use you. Less effort.
This is the utility lift. You can use this lift to take you to the outside of the Ebon Hawk.
I think with Vanguard, it's more the fact that there are certain elements they're changing in the gameplay that I'm not certain about. In particular, like your ammo mods for guns. The fact that you can't just put those on at the Pack-a-Punch anymore. And you have to collect a load of, like, little, what are they, like relics or something on the floor in order to make that. I'm not sure how I feel about that one, but yeah. I don't know. I think Vanguard could be a very, very good zombies mode, but at the same time, I might have moments.
Side of the Ebon Hawk. This open hatch
I'm hoping that the story for Vanguard Zombies will be more interesting. I really want the story to be more interesting. Cold War's story is not terrible by any means, but it's not that fascinating. The only fascinating part about Cold War Zombies for me is the Dark Ether bit, and that's not focused on enough. There's too much of the whole Omega and Requiem, and it gets a bit boring after a while.
Success. The door is opened. You can now access the starboard dormitory through the garage.
There go Bricks is off. I didn't notice, sorry. But thanks for stopping by, man. It was nice to see you. And yeah, well, good luck with your project. Did I? Yes, I did. Let's go.
Don't forget to this is the port side of the Ebon Hawk. The bubbles ahead
So what they have, Sheep, is they basically got
awareness skill.
effectively Outbreak and Onslaught combined into one mode.
It will blow up and
That's what
vanish
they've got.
if you get too close.
It's got a load of the multiplayer maps from Vanguard anyway that they already have, just zombified. And then it's got Shino Numa, I think, is the only unique, I call it unique, the only zombies uniqueness, I guess, in there, because the others are all from just the multiplayer, just switched up to be, you know, zombie map designs. But it's only the mode that's there at the moment. The rest is currently, I guess, coming in Season 1. I hope that there's going to be a survival map at some point soon. It would be a bit sad if there isn't.
After you plant a mine, back away quickly so that you do not take damage.
Yeah, the ending for Forsaken was ridiculously obvious. It's funny how so many people seem to be like, especially when I was going for the Easter egg and that, just hearing this constant Forsaken's Easter egg is gonna blow your mind with the ending. I'm like, probably not, but okay. And then the ending was basically all in the intel anyway. I already knew that Requiem was gonna get like either killed or arrested. That was obvious. Omega disappearing, that was pretty obvious. The Forsaken being Cyclops, that was blindingly obvious for a long time. And then the director being Eddie, which, I mean, let's be real, we all knew that from a very long time ago. It was way too obvious. It would have been nice if it was a bit more unique, but oh well. If you look at like the trailer for Vanguard Zombies, you'll see what I mean. It basically is just, so you know in Onslaught you have those little orbs that you have to escort around and protect, right? Or you escort them around and then you fill them up with souls. It's effectively that. One of the objectives. What else was there? Trying to think of what the other objectives even were. I mean, there's got like the Outbreak stuff where you jump between different environments in this case, but yeah. It's basically Outbreak and Onslaught put together. I'm not even sure if they're going to actually have an Easter egg in Vanguard's first mode. Maybe, maybe not. I hope they do.
Return to the galaxy map in the cockpit and travel to Paragus.
The thing that really concerns me actually a lot about Vanguard Zombies is how they really put a heavy emphasis on the fact that they're trying to make it as appealing to casuals as possible, and that concerns me because it just means that the game's going to be really easy, and that'll be depressing.
This is the cockpit.
You rolled your eyes at the ending of it. Oh, fair enough.
To dock with Paragus, left click on the Paragus
To be fair,
planet to
I watched it and listened to a load of people getting their minds blown. I wasn't mind blown though, I was just sort of sitting there going, yep, that's cool. I knew this was gonna happen. I was hoping for a bit more. I was kind of hoping for the Forsaken to actually do something kind of interesting. I feel like they didn't do enough with the Forsaken in the map Forsaken. I was hoping that he would actually, I don't know, start ripping apart the map properly and things, but no. That didn't happen. That's asking for too much, really. Which game? Do you mean Quidditch World Cup or do you mean Goblet of Fire? The droid sound is just glitched in the background. Oh dear.
The sensor
Oh,
showed
good,
that
it's
the
gone.
door to the storage compartment is being sliced. There is someone, or something, else alive on the Ebon Hawk.
Do 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 do. I assume you're talking about probably Goblet of Fire, but if you're talking about Quidditch World Cup, either way, I'm sure you mean Goblet. Yeah, I thought you meant Goblet. The reason I played Goblet of Fire is because everyone wanted me to stream it. Ah, that was an interesting one. It's the first time I've ever actually 100%ed the Goblet of Fire. I know, crazy, right? Terrible game. Terrible game to play, but great to watch. Yeah, you guys just enjoy watching me suffer. Admit it. That's what everyone made me play Goblet of Fire, just because they wanted me to suffer. It was pretty obvious. See, I knew it would be that sheep. It's like, I mean, when have you never wanted me to suffer? It's like all the time you want me to suffer. Admit it. Where's the mouse gone? There we go. Do 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 do. So I've never played as this character before, like this specific character. I mean, what is the design of the ponytail all about? Seems to be like glued to the back of her neck. Whatever. Anyway, an unforgivable curse. It was an unforgivable curse, you guys putting me through that. I'm glad that it was Goblet there, not Deathly Hallows. I'm still not decided on what to do about that game just yet. I guess we'll see. Actually, I can't be bothered to look through those. Just despite the fact they have some really awesome freaking like story to them, those. But I mean, you've got the 4K walkthrough for that. You can go watch them there. Else we'll be here all day. But yeah, I'm glad that at least everyone enjoyed the Goblet of Fire live stream. It surprised me that so many people enjoyed Goblet of Fire. I'm not sure what it was. Was it just because I somehow made it enjoyable? Or was it something else? Was it the fact that I was constantly shouting at the AI being terrible? It was interesting though to go and get 100% on Goblet of Fire, because like I've never done it before in my life, so it's kind of interesting to see some of the shield locations.
Looking for amongst the dead?
Yeah, Kreia.
Yes, I had hoped as much. I slept here too long and could not awaken. It may be I reached out unconsciously, and your mind must have been a willing one. Or perhaps you have been trained for such things.
I like the difference in look, just a very sort of angry, blank look on my character's face, and then there's just Kreia with just a mouth.
Close to death. Yes, closer than I'd like. You have the smell of the Kotor tank about you. How do you feel?
People surely enjoy the suffering. I mean, to be fair, I'm sure they do. This is the thing, I feel like if I stream the Deathly Hallows Part 1, everyone would love me suffering through it. And I could probably take the piss out of that game quite a bit, but I feel like I would probably genuinely fall asleep while playing that. because I'd be so bored of it. So, I mean, I never finished part 1, so there you go. That proves how much I like that game.
I am Kreia, and I am your rescuer, as you are mine. Tell me, do you recall what happened?
Santos, this is not the one with Revan, no. This is the second game. This is the one with the exile. Revan's in the first game.
Your ship was attacked. You were the only survivor. A result of your Jedi training, no doubt.
This is the better game, I might add, out of the two. In my opinion. It's got a way better story.
Your stance, your walk tells me you are a Jedi. Your walk is heavy. You carry something that weighs you down.
Goblet of fire, that's what's weighing me down.
So it would seem. Keep your past and let us focus on the now. I do not know. I was removed from the events of the world as I slept. A survey of the surroundings may provide the answers you seek. The ship we arrived in, the Ebon Hawk, must still be in this place. We should recover it and leave.
I like that. I would rather you play Lego Harry Potter. It's much more fun than the Deathly Hallows, mate. It's not even a competition. There is no competition between Deathly Hallows and the Lego HP games. I would far rather play the Lego Harry Potter games over Deathly Hallows any day. Because the Lego Harry Potter games are fantastic. They're awesome games. But in the end, while I can just do that myself if I want, I kind of like to let people vote for these things. And so far, a lot of people have voted for Deathly Hallows, which is concerning. Also, Quidditch World Cup, which we did stream recently. I enjoyed that game. That's a good game.
We were attacked once, and I fear our attackers will not give up the hunt so easily. Without transport, weapons, and information, they will find us easy prey indeed.
Lego HP is a really good game, though. Both of them are. Number 1's better. Oh, Spider-Man 2 for the PS2. Somebody put one of the most awesome Spider-Man games of all time in the chat. I love that game. It's been so long since I played that now, but I played it all the time when I was younger. I think I might have to play that on the channel. Awesome game, that. Awesome game. You know what? You made me want to go and play that on the channel.
You may wish to extend your search to some clothes, if only for proper first impression.
You want me to stream Spyro Adventures or Attack of the Rhinox, depending where it's from. To be honest, I'd probably be up for streaming that. That's an awesome game. I love that game. It's got an awesome soundtrack as well. Freaking great soundtrack.
I leave you to the explorations of this place. Here I will remain and attempt to center myself.
Year of the Dragon? Nah, we don't talk about Year of the Dragon. We talk about the one, the only, the Game Boy Advance game, Attack of the Rhinox. It's a good game. Although the first 3 Spyro games were pretty decent, like the PS1 versions. I've got the remasters of those. Maybe I'll play them on the channel one day. We'll see. I'd rather play the Game Boy one because I prefer that game personally. I really like that Spyro game actually. It was a Game Boy game I used to play all the time when I was younger. Spyro, I mean, I saw some people that wanted me to play Spyro Enter the Dragonfly. That's not happening. Just to make that very clear, that is not happening. I'm not playing that game. That was an awful game. I know some people have some love for Enter the Dragonfly. I'm not exactly sure why, but, you know, I guess fair enough. But it's a pretty horrifying game. So unfinished as well. It's actually embarrassing how unfinished that game is. I mean, I don't blame the devs for it in some ways. I blame the publisher for it. It's kind of the same thing that happened to Wrath of Cortex. Although Wrath of Cortex is not that bad a game. It's got problems, yes, but it's not that bad. I think people slightly over-exaggerate how terrible Wrath of Cortex is, because it's not that awful. I will admit some of the vehicle things do get a bit dull after a while.
This is the exit, but it is sealed. Strange. In my visions, it was open.
Or the pizza and that. Yeah, you can do them all. That is indeed possible, Santos. You can play through every single pizza mission and every single photography mission. Somehow. There are quite a lot of them. But they are, to be fair, kind of interesting. Yeah, I think we might bring that to the channel. I don't know if we'll do a recording of that or if we'll stream it. Might even do both. I love the game though. Such a fun game. I kind of like the first two Treyarch Spider-Man games quite a bit. Spider-Man 1 and Spider-Man 2. They're both good. I know some people don't like Spider-Man 1, but
Be careful.
yeah.
There is much energy in the room beyond, yet it stems from nothing that lives.
At least Wrath of Cortex can be considered a finished game. It is a finished game, yeah. I mean, not quite. I mean, there's a lot of things that are cut / semi unfinished, but yeah, you can mostly consider Wrath of Cortex a finished game. Not Into the Dragonfly though.
Can you not sense them? Reach out. Cast aside your sight. Cast aside what you see, and instead reach out with your perceptions.
Yeah, Wrath of Cortex is not a terrible game.
You can feel them. The droids you cannot perceive, but the small oscillations of energy, that you can feel, echoing outwards.
I'd say that Wrath of Cortex is one of those games that has not aged perfectly, but it's not terrible by any means. It's a good game in my eyes. It's got problems, but it's a good game. My favourite Crash game is Warped, though. No questioning that. I love Warped. Fantastic game. Ba-dum.
You hear it. It is faint, but it is there.
You're damn straight. I hear the Force.
It is the Force you feel. It has not been so long as for you to forget. Do not turn away from it. Listen. Feel it echoing within you. Come. I shall guide you down the familiar paths. You will need it if we are to survive and escape this place.
Playing through the Assassin's Creed games, I mean, I would love to say I was joining you with that one. I've been trying to get through as much of AC Odyssey as I can, and that game is draining me. It's seriously draining me. It's got far too much content in it, that game. It's actually horrible how much content is in AC Odyssey. It's too much. It's too much. I can't. Oh yeah, we got the Viper Blade. I forgot about that. Just put that on. Yeah, I think I love the Assassin's Creed games, like the earlier ones, by the way. My favourite AC games are AC2, Assassin's Creed Origins, fantastic game. That love that. Brotherhood, Revelations was very good. I guess Odyssey I don't mind. I just don't like the fact that it's so long. Wait. Didn't we just get... Yeah, we got a stealth field generator. Why can't I be stealthy? What? Alright. Thanks for that game. I guess I won't be stealthing then. I'll just kill the droids instead. Why not? Doobie-doobie-doo. Oh, bloody hell. He's a camper. He was camping around the corner. Also, Sheep is correct that is the best Spyro game, Spyro Adventures, and it has got a fantastic soundtrack. Like, I don't find Game Boy soundtracks generally that amazing most of the time. They're alright, but they get a bit repetitive and not so great. Although I'll admit that Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets Game Boy game, and also Spyro, Adventures was very good for the music front. Also, to be fair, the Crash games were alright. I quite like them. Quickly, before the droids attack me. Activate the switch. Yeah. Also, Jasper, welcome to the stream. Nice to see you here, my man. Nice to see you here as always. And it is a freaking awesome game. We all love it. The RPG Assassin's Creed games are not AC. I mean, I don't disagree with you there. They're not really. I mean, I'll put it this way. Assassin's Creed Origins, I still feel, is Assassin's Creed. I mean, it's definitely taking a step away from it. But it's still got the Assassin's Creed formula in there somewhere. Just a bit sort of all over the place, but it is there. With Assassin's Creed Odyssey, I disagree. I would say that there is nothing AC about that game particularly, other than maybe like the futuristic story stuff, but nothing else. It's not a bad game though. Like, I do enjoy Assassin's Creed Odyssey. It's not a terrible game. It's just there's too much content to it. It's taken me like 3 years just to finish the story on the freaking game, let alone I haven't even touched the DLC. I'm not sure I'm ever going to get around to touching the DLC, to be honest. There's just too much to it. Also, that texture mod makes this look a lot nicer.
Beyond this door, someone yet lives. Be mindful. His thoughts are difficult to read. But you have nothing to fear from this one, and he might yet prove useful.
Justin, should you get Odyssey? Is it actually on sale on Steam? Have they got like an Assassin's Creed sale then? Guess they must do. I would say this: if you have a lot of time to spare to play a very long game, then you might enjoy it. But if you're looking for a full-on Assassin's Creed game, like the old ones, more like that, you probably won't like Odyssey as much. I don't know. Depends on your taste, really. But it is more of an RPG now than it is like an actual Assassin's Creed game. So, yeah, it's kind of your taste, really, when it comes down to it. But I will say that it is a very long game, Odyssey. Way too long, to be honest. It's the fact that because they've got the leveling system in the game, it means that they kind of force you to go and do a lot of the side objectives to actually get up to a reasonable level to carry on with the story. I hate that in games, just to make that clear. But, you know, it is what it is. Just sort of, I mean, the side missions as well are very repetitive. I find that annoying. Just quickly before I go through here, before we get a load of conversation. Spyro Adventures theme gets you pumped to play it. Good game. Good theme. I think I told you about Spyro stuff. Sheep. Probably was me. I doubt it was Winch. Could have been Winch, but I doubt it. Yeah, the Desmond storyline in the original games is what made the futuristic story awesome. It's when they got rid of Desmond that the future story just kind of it's not great. Also, I don't like the fact that it's becoming fully online only Assassin's Creed now. Don't agree with that.
Nice outfit. What, you miners change regulation uniforms while I've been in here?
It's the perfect way to address someone. Wow, I love that response. Let's go with that.
Excuse me if I don't shake hands. The field only causes mild electrical burns.
I like that. Care to explain why you're locked up? She's just like responded with that other response. And you heard him say what he said on the way in. I mean, sums it up pretty well.
Claimed I violated some trumped up regulation or another. Take it up with them if you want. but they stopped listening to me shortly before they stopped feeding me. Now that's criminal.
Well, I mean, to be fair, how are they going to feed you if they're all dead? Pretty difficult, huh?
You mean before or after that Jedi showed up? Either way, it's a real short story. You see, this Jedi shows up, and you know what that means. Where there's one Jedi, the Republic will soon be crawling up your ion engine in no time. But the story gets better. See, some of the miners get it into their ferrocrete skulls that since the Jedi's unconscious, they can collect the bounty the exchange has posted for live Jedi. Well, what passes for the law here didn't like that idea. So the two groups started fighting. Then there was some big explosion. I was sitting here for a long time. Then you showed up in your underwear and things got a lot better.
She's got to love the way he just slips that in there. Goes from being very serious to just, okay. Oh, I love it. By the way, just to make it clear for most people, the party members you get in this game are all very odd people. Like, if you put them in today's society, they definitely would stand out for all the wrong reasons. So, yeah, there you go. That'll give you a perspective of what you're about to see going forward with these live streams of this game.
Don't know much about it. Maybe the exchange wants one as a trophy, or somebody's got something against Jedi and is looking to collect. Not many Jedi left. Wouldn't surprise me if the bounty's pretty high.
Have I seen YouTube videos of the betas and prototypes of what game in particular? Or do you just mean any games? Yeah, I've seen quite a few. I mean, I have quite a few of them, to be fair. I have a fair amount of them. I even have the Chamber of Secrets prototype for PC, which I was going to probably stream at some point because that'd be fun. I've got the Wrath of Cortex prototype. That was kind of interesting. What else have I got? There are other games that I've got prototypes for. I think even Resident Evil, I can't remember. I got stuff around. I mean, they're interesting to look at. I quite like looking at those sort of like early builds of games and things. It's probably the inner game designer inside of me that likes that, but you know, I like those sort of things. Also, Crush Twin Sanity has some cool stuff. Also, Kelsey, welcome to the stream, and I'm glad you're excited that I'm playing this. It's a good game. We were meant to be playing Zombie Army Trilogy, but Streamlabs had other ideas, so we are not playing Zombie Army Trilogy. But oh well.
The ones that weren't killed in the Jedi Civil War ended up switching off the lightsabers long ago. Word is there's not even a Jedi Council anymore, but who knows?
Yeah, I've watched them in general. It's always cool to see like early builds of games. I always enjoy that. It's also cool to be able to play them when you have them. I do enjoy like the prototype builds that I've played that I have are really awesome to see like some of the differences and changes over time in the games. I mean, Chamber of Secrets for the PC has actually got quite a lot of changes to it and scrap levels and so on. It's a cool prototype actually. I think you guys will probably appreciate that when I stream it. You'll love to see the comparisons, I think, between the two. There's a fair chunk of difference there. But also just to answer Justin, it's 75% off. That's actually pretty good, to be honest, to that game. The other thing I'll add as well, Justin, if you want the remaster of Assassin's Creed 3 and Liberation, because they come together, then you want to get the, oh god, what was it? Was it the gold edition or something like that of Odyssey? Because that has Assassin's Creed Odyssey and the season pass, which gives you that all the DLC, but also AC3 remastered and Liberation, if you want those. If you just want the game on its own, then just get the game on its own. It's up to you, really. But that is a good % off. In fact, that's really good. I don't think I've seen Odyssey have that sort of % off before. That's pretty good. I would personally recommend Origins if you haven't played that over Odyssey, because I think it's a better game. But, you know, if you played it, cool. Uh,
Yeah, Revan, Malik, and the Jedi that went to join them in the Mandalorian Wars. They turned against the other Jedi and had a scrap that almost laid waste to the galaxy. Where have you been?
yes, Sheep, it does have the original Harry voice actor from the first Harry Potter game on PC, and his voice broke in between the two games, so he sounds very odd, shall we say, in the prototype Harry. And actually, the Harry voice actor that you got in the final game on PC was actually originally the voice actor for one of the students. So he originally did like a load of different general lines for the students, and they scrapped all those and they made him the Harry voice actor because the other one just had a really deep voice. It was really deep. It broke in between the two games, and my god, the difference between his voice, like in the first one and the second one, is crazy.
Well, I wasn't there, but like all Sith, Revan and Malik turned on each other. After they turned on the Jedi, of course.
Yeah, I might have told you about that, Sheep. I can't remember if I told you much about the prototype builder chamber when we played zombies. I might have done. It's been a while. I think I last played zombies with you back in July, August. Today it's been a while. It's been a long time actually. Might have been July. Jeez. No. That one.
I guess. There's rumors all over space about it. All I heard was Revan returned to pay Malik back for trying to kill her in the first place. You know, women.
Defendo. I like the way he instantly assumes that Revan is a woman. Of course he would.
Maybe you're right. Maybe I just hoped Revan was a woman.
Oh dear.
Look, not like your half-naked interrogation isn't a personal fantasy of mine, but... Hey, wait a minute. You're that Jedi the miners were talking about. Where is everybody?
No, that was Goblet, Sheep. That was Goblet.
The miners can't all be gone. But if they are... Look, hey, let me out and I can help you. I can. I've gotten out of trouble countless times.
Totally trustworthy, this.
This facility isn't a military installation, which means we may have a chance. You shut down this cell security field and I can reroute the emergency system so we can get to the hangars. We grab a ship and then we fly out of here.
Go on, I'll be nice to him.
Great. Now to business. Let's get to the command console.
I could do a dark side playthrough, but why not do a light side playthrough? I'm a nice person deep down. Even though I might not seem it when I'm playing Goblet of Fire, but I am deep down.
Alright, here we are. Now this console is set on automatic hail. You may have heard it when you came in. The asteroid drift charts are constantly being updated, so it sends out a transmission to incoming vessels so they don't get crushed into space dust. The hail warns them to keep their distance until orbital drift charts are transmitted, and then provides docking instructions to incoming ships, usually freighters. Thing is, you can bounce that same transmission back to the comm here, and suddenly you've got access to the communication system from the inside. Pure Pazak. The console's ours. Now, all we need to do is reactivate the turbo lifts, cancel the emergency lockdown. Hey!
Playing prototype of Goblet. No, I won't be playing that one on stream. Because I can't. I can play Chambers, but I can't play Goblets.
This system's been severed from the main hub, after it was locked down from remote. You can't even reroute the system, it's been cut clean.
It's definitely a comment that's made for my day. We know. We know you're secretly a nice person because you suffered to play Goblet of Fire. You know, that statement couldn't be any more accurate. I have to say, if I was not a nice person, I suppose I probably wouldn't be streaming, but oh, that's great.
Now, someone tried to lock down this whole level tight and leave us here, trapped.
Oh god, everyone's joining in the pure suffering chain now. You know what was really funny, actually, before I carry on with this properly? Jasper, I remember Jasper specifically writing a comment underneath that Goblet of Fire when I announced that I was going to stream it for the first time. And he basically just he went into a laughter fit. He had a mental breakdown of laughter because he always thought I was going to take the piss about streaming Goblet. And I mean, I was. But everyone voted for Goblet to be streamed. So I was like, alright, I guess I'll do it then. He loved it.
I doubt it. All we have is communications back. For all the good trying to shout in a vacuum will do us. We could try. But if the miners were trying to trap you up here and probably kill you, why not call them and chat? I don't think a friendly call is going to wake them up. Be my guest. Not much else we can do. The calm's all yours.
The true love story. Oh, the AI. The AI in that game gives me nightmares. It's horrible. It's a really horrible thing. See, the funny thing is about Goblet of Fire, I want to make this clear. It's a terrible game. It's an awful game. But it did really well stream-wise, actually. It did exceptionally well, which surprises me. It did so well. But also, it did cure Jesper of his illness, to be fair. Oh. Quite like the fact that with this game, I can easily look at the chat, considering the last game, excluding Zombie Army Trilogy, the last game I played was very difficult to stream and look at the actual chat at the same time. It was almost impossible. And that was Quidditch World Cup. That was something. I had to learn how to play a game blind. It's definitely different, that's for sure. Oh, wait, we don't have any more. Oh, yeah, because the Exiles got on the course. Everyone's praising Goblet of Fire now. Would it surprise people to know that the Goblet of Fire streams actually did better, and I have like the figures and that to back that up, than the Prisoner of Azkaban streams did? Would that surprise you? I'm talking about Prisoner of Azkaban for the PS2, by the way, which was the first game that we streamed properly on the channel I'll say recently, like more recent times anyway. But it did better. God, but it did better than that. Slightly concerning. It was the beans. Yeah, might as well have been the beans actually. Hell yeah. T3M4 is a lonely astromech droid that is too badass for his own good. Go. Oh, he actually hit him there. I thought he wasn't going to. I like the way he always gets his second shot right, pretty much, except for there. But then when it comes to shooting his first shot, he always misses. And then he all of a sudden tried to switch it up a little bit. Was it because I was about to say that your second shot was better than your first T3? You know, Sheep, you're not wrong about that in some ways. Although, it's interesting, a lot of people don't know this, but with Order of the Phoenix, the devs actually invited in a load of the Harry Potter video game fan base and film fans and asked them like what they wanted to see in the games. They actually literally got them to sit down and go, right, what do you want? And every single person said the same thing, which was free roam and secrets. Something that Goblet of Fire did not have. And they put it into Order of the Phoenix, and you know, Order of the Phoenix is a good game. And it is a good game. I actually really enjoy it. Order of the Phoenix. But mainly that's because of the whole free roaming and stuff. I really enjoy like the whole secrets that they put in there as well. Some really good secrets. It's a good game. I like the game. I like Order. People want me to stream Order of the Phoenix as well. Is this the shock one? Yeah, it is. Let's get the striker on as well. Go on. Shock. Okay, I wasn't expecting it to kill him that quick. You think you can defeat this lonely astromech droid? I don't think so. T3M4 is a freaking badass. Do do. Order stream hype. What makes you think I'm gonna stream Order, hmm? Where did that come from, Wolzen? Maybe I'll stream Order, maybe I won't. Who knows? I know a lot of people want me to stream Order though. That's been quite a requested Harry Potter game to stream. Do I need one of the logs from this bit? Yeah, what? Just in case I do for later. Let's, oops, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, actually, yes, I want that.
A lot of cargo from the... Who ordered the...
No.
Did something? Is somebody planning a trip? Because orders were that the hangar was to be... I don't know what maintenance is up. It's not... If it... Looks like those...
Cool. I'm only doing that just because I think... I can't remember if it is that or not. But yeah, you need something. This one. You can annoy Snape in Order. You can get a T for troll in Order. Yeah. How about that? Nothing is true, everything is permitted. If you say so, Justin. But thanks for coming on by, man. It was nice to have you. And yeah, well, I'll see you in the next stream. Shoot. Why are you not shooting? There we go. Do 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 do. Shoot. God, T3M4 is one-shotting things right now like crazy. The what? The Defindo glitch? What Defindo glitch? You'll have to explain that one, Kelsey. I'm not sure what you mean. You know what? I don't normally play this game like this. Sorry, not that one. Where is it? No, it's this one. Wait. Is it not in here? Where is it? Oh, it's this one, right? No, sorry, not that one. Auto pause, that's it. Yeah. I don't normally play the game like this. I normally always keep that one on, but I'm going to try to take it off and let's see how I get on with it. This means it won't pause when it comes to attacking things and that, so I'm going to have to be quite alert, but I want to try it out, see how it goes. I reckon I could do it. I'm currently playing the game with only the mouse. So yeah, I think we'll be fine. I mean, you're trying to get into the greenhouse and you have to get the branches out of the way. Are you talking about Order of the Phoenix, like everyone else is? Because if you are, I'm so confused. Especially as Defindo is not in Order of the Phoenix. I assume you're talking about Harry Potter 2, but maybe you're not. Honestly, if it is in Order of the Phoenix, I have no idea what you're on about. Just go with this.
So, how long have you been a Jedi? Must be tough. You know, no family, no husband.
Deary me, I feel like I'm playing a dating sim. I love that. No tougher than enduring your false sympathy while you're staring at my chest. Yeah, that's perfect.
I wasn't trying to... Hey, what do you know? A little cargo cylinder came through. If he got the turbo lifts working, then we should have a clear run to the hangar.
Oh, no, I know what you're talking about now, Kelsey. Now I know exactly what you're talking about. It's not Defindo you use, it's Incendio. That's why I was confused. Yeah, it's Incendio where you have Neville and Harry, Ron and Hermione there and you have to burn all the bushes inside the greenhouse. Yeah, I remember that. There's no glitch with it as far as I'm aware on, well, at least not on PC and Xbox. Maybe on Wii and PS3 or something, I don't know. But yeah, I never had a glitch with it anyhow.
Wait. Don't tell me you're taking that hatch down into the mining tunnels. Are you? That explosion I heard came from below. There's probably nothing down there except superheated rock and blast tunnels. You'd be an idiot to go down there.
Looks like I'm an idiot.
You're either really brave or really crazy, or both. Alright, I'll try to monitor things from up here. And be careful. The only thing moving down there is likely to be mining droids, so don't be playing hero too hard. Not that I care what happens to you or anything. I just don't want to be trying to get off this rock by myself.
Your concern is noted.
Keep the comm link open. may be able to guide you through the tunnels from up here. Don't know if the signal will hold if you get too deep, though.
Oh, he's moved. Okay. I mean, to be fair, I don't think it's you being bad at video games. I think it's more the fact that it's a Wii game. Wii games are debatable sometimes. There's no denying it. Wii games definitely have their moments where they're yeah, pretty broken. It probably is broken on the Wii, to be honest. It wouldn't surprise me.
Can you read me? What did you say? Your signal's crammed with static. There's a lot of interference down there, probably caused by that explosion. Still, it looks like there's a route down to the Paragas fuel depot. If the passages haven't collapsed, that explosion knocked out most of the sensors. There should be an emergency crate in the next room. Watch yourself. There's a lot of droid broadcasts in that area, but I can't pin them down. Will do. And be careful down there.
Oh yeah, we're getting one of the best quotes ever this next bit. I like this. This is just funny. That one. That one. Actually, we'll put this one for the minute. Yeah, it's fine.
Find the emergency supplies?
Yes, and it looks like there's some clothes in here.
Damn it. I mean, good. Good to hear it. No sense in you running around half naked. It's distracting. I mean, for the droids. There may be some survey gear and a safety harness inside the crate, too. Miners wear them when staking claims on the asteroids. The survey gear is designed to spot and protect you against sonic mines. And the safety harness can be helpful if you try to disarm them.
You gotta love Atten. He tries so hard.
Yeah, it's like a military-issue energy shield, except it's designed to protect the miners against lasers and heat. Should work against the droid mining lasers. It won't last forever, and certainly not against multiple laser hits. But it may buy you some time if you get ambushed by a battalion of droids. Just equip it on your wrist, and then you can activate it like a med pack. Again, it won't last forever, so make it count.
That will do, Atten.
Just one more thing. I've narrowed down some of the ID signals, and if the numbers are right, you're sharing those tunnels with a battalion of mining droids.
Awesome. Can I sneak by them? Well, in theory I should be able to because I do have stealth, but game is not letting me do that.
That explosion down there kicked up so much heat and steam it may blind them. A bit, but not much. Well, these are construction models. They shoot like a moisture farmer militia. Since they rely on ranged weapons, get in close with a melee weapon and start bashing them. In close combat, the guy with the vibro blade has the edge over the guy with the rifle, droid or not. Otherwise, just drill them from a distance. If they're not shielded, that is.
Good thing I don't have a freaking gun.
Yeah, it's possible some of the droid models may have mining shields on. If so, the shields may absorb laser fire. You can usually tell when a shield is active. It'll make an electrical field around the target. If they activate a shield, the best thing you can do is hit them with a melee weapon or try to burn out the shield with continual fire. But that could take a while, and it leaves you a target.
Awesome.
There's gotta be some central controller down there. See if you can find a terminal by the main access shaft. That'd be governing intelligence. Watch where you step. Picking up a lot of sonic mines.
Hi, Atten.
Don't run unless you have to. It makes them harder to spot. If you have any skill with demolitions, you might be able to recover them and use them against the droids. That is, if the mines don't get you first. If you have survey gear or a safety harness, put them on. They'll make spotting and disarming the sonic charges a little easier.
Well, let's see if this will work or not. I hope this will actually let me recover them. I don't know if I have enough skill. No. I'll tell you what. Why not? Give me some demolition. I hope that's enough. If that's not enough, I'm screwed. Right, powers. I actually want this. There we go. Let's try again. Fully Jedi. Oh, for God's sake. Really? Alright, fine. We won't recover them. Fully Jedi already. I mean, Yeah. It feels like it. Just without the lightsaber. Yeah. We will not use that droid because that makes me lose parts that I kind of could use at the later on parts of the game, to be honest. Oh. You ruined the streak, Exile. Ow. Any remains? Hell yeah. Always want to pick up all the parts scattered around the place. Always handy. I might actually play with the keyboard a little bit. Give my fingers a bit of a break. Quickly. I'm being shot at here. Oh no. Hurry up and kill it. Kill it, kill it. Good. Nice. Keep an eye on that health. It's looking pretty good though. Where's he going? Come back here. Yeah. The awesome Kotor 2 music. You can't get much better than that. Kotor 2 music is just freaking awesome. Wait, is there not a body around here? No, alright. Thought there was. Other than that one. Yeah, okay, fine. Which one of these was better? I think it's this one.
Hey, watch out. That explosion has superheated the tunnels ahead. That steam will cook the skin off your bones. If you can find a mining energy shield, switch it on. It should protect you against the heat if you move quickly enough.
Cool, let's do that. I don't want your advice anymore. I'll keep him. He can be quite handy later on. Yeah, it's definitely the Paraga shield. It's a handy shield, that. Shame you can only get this one literally on Paragas, because it's actually one of the more useful shields. Obviously there are better ones later on in the game, but this one is a pretty good shield. Oh my god, there's so many mines. Oh yeah. Yes, I thought you were going to leave me something. I like the way somehow a droid is carrying credits. Not sure why a droid would be doing that, but fair enough. When I say a droid, I mean one of these droids. Like, they don't look like the sort of droid to carry around credits. Actually, I'm going to leave that ball, because I want to see if something happens here. Leave it.
Getting close to something
Yeah.
big. I think it's the main ventilation shaft. If so, the central droid controller should be somewhere nearby. Keep an eye out for it. I'm picking up a lot of droids. If you still have a mining energy shield, I'd equip it and switch it on. Sensor? It must be maintenance drones. Yeah, watch out. Those little pests will try to repair the mining droids if you don't gun them down first. Still, it's odd they're still active after the explosion. They don't have the same shielding as the mining droids. Be careful of those droids. I don't like this.
It's interesting that you see that one there, but then it just vanishes. Look, it was right here, and we obviously had this one already. Let's kill it. But like, where does it go? So strange that it just vanishes, but alright, fair enough. Oh yes, because of course, sheep, you no longer live in the incredible place known as the UK. But yeah, no, that's fine, man. It was nice to have you around. And yeah, I'll, I guess, hop on zombies with you at some point. Anyway, thanks for coming by, sheep. it was awesome to talk to you once again. Maybe not voice-wise, but still. I will see you around. Wow, that took a very long time to open up. Okay. Let's... Oh. Yeah, let's do this one first. Should have enough for it. I hope I do. Because I haven't opened that up, so... right, let's see. Cancel droids. That one. There we go. And then, can I get it to... that one, yeah. Nice. Hell yeah. Awesome. Cool, now I shouldn't be attacked by any of these droids, which should be handy. Yep, there we go. Perfect. I'll even grab the spare parts from them as well. Why not? Give me your spare parts. Oh. Why do they have to be so big? It'd be handy if I could just go around like right next to it, but it's too big. Oh, this is a great way to scavenge parts. Get tons of parts from this. Nice. Any secrets around here? Nope. I'm looking around for dead bodies because they tend to have a lot of salvage on them, which is actually pretty helpful. Spare parts. Oh, come on, really? Really? Oh, good. Thank you, droid. Yeah, she moved out of the way. I appreciate that. It really helped me out. It's nice when they get out of your way. Broken droid. Do, do, do. Okay. Right. I'm sure there's like an audio log with a secret one in here, unless I'd missed it a minute ago over by the... Wait, why is he an enemy? What? I don't know, but anyway, that's fine. We'll sort it out. Why are you an enemy? What? I don't know, but anyway, we'll kill you. That's very random. I'm not sure why this one was an enemy. Don't know. No. Jesus. That was me trying to generally disable it. Alright, fair enough. I'm not sure why the other one blew up, but okay. That was quite a big explosion actually. That kind of hurt. Oh, look at all that salvage, man. Look at it. That's great stuff. Hmm? Really? Did you have to walk in front of me like that?
Yeah, I'm picking up some strange readings. What are you doing down there?
I'm scavenging parts, mate. Quite a lot, actually. It's good stuff.
The containment fields in the mining tunnels are shutting down. You need to get out of there before they vent fuel to the surface of the asteroid through the tunnels. I may be able to keep it contained until you get the turbo lift to the fuel depot, but not for much longer. I'm locking down the turbo lift to the administration section now to keep the blast from spreading. If you've got anything left to do down there, make it quick, because where you are is going to get real hot real soon.
I could get a nice tan with the droids. That'd be cool. Hey, we could even get the droids to change color. That'd be cool. Actually, is this gonna work? Probably not. Oh, really? It's like a minor freaking mine as well. It's a minor sonic mine and it still has trouble, really. Ugh. Apparently 2 points on demolition is just not good enough. Which is a bit annoying, but whatever. It's fine, it's fine. It's a shame I'm not recovering these, but whatever. I mean, I don't really need them. The only time I really ever use the mines is later on in the game. Also for these, but later on in the game with... Are you going to put it down? What? Skill too low? What? To put a mine down? Are you serious? Oh, fine, we'll level up. Jesus. God. This game is touchy with this stuff. Right. I've been putting so much on demolitions and I want other stuff. It would be kind of handy. Wait, did I never put anything on stealth? I thought I did. Maybe I didn't. Would be handy to have stealth, but at the same time. Oh, go on, I need to get the persuade up because we need that a lot throughout the game, so I need to get that up. Right. Shoe. Dueling. Should we go with the dual strike? It's quite handy. It does involve the teamwork. I kind of want this one, but can't get it yet. Oh, actually, this one was always useful, wasn't it? It's kind of useful. There's some really useful things in here. And then what was that one again? I think we desperately need that one. And we don't have 2 swords yet, so... Repair is always handy. Screw it. Let's go with this. What else have we got in here? Scream is quite handy, to be honest. Kill is also very good. But it's not great when it comes to droids. And the stun for the droids doesn't really do an awful lot, to be honest. I'd rather have that. Probably just end up using lightning anyway, but let's see if this does it now. Really? Are you kidding me? How is it still too low? Are you serious? Oh, fine, we'll leave the container. Jesus. What is it with you? It's not fair. What kind of path do I want to choose for my character? Well, that is a good question. I'm planning to go for a light side path all the way through this. However, it is tempting to go for dark side just because it can be quite fun on a stream. But I think we'll go with light path for the whole of this stream all the way through anyway. What I might do is, in a future stream, like in a different story, we might do dark side for a laugh. But light side at the moment. We're going to be a goody person, not a baddie. But we've also got a well-balanced character that we're playing as, which is why the demolition is somewhat just destroying my brain.
Greeting. It is a pleasure to see you alive, Master, provided my receptors are not off focus. How may I be of assistance? Answer. I am a survivor of the Harbinger, just as you were, Master. With the unexpected termination of my previous Master, you are the only organic which I may now serve.
Dun-dun-dun.
Answer. The captain of the Harbinger, Master. I was in transit to Telos to facilitate communications and terminate hostilities. However, we did not arrive at our intended destination. Irritated answer. Oh, Master, it is such a long, dull story, and terribly relevant to our current situation.
You gotta love the way that this guy is really a bad guy, but he tries so hard to just cover everything up. Even when he accidentally slips up, that you'll hear in a minute. He tries so hard to just cover it all up.
considerable discussion since our arrival here, Master. Many have attempted to claim you and this unit as salvage. I was crudely interrogated concerning our brief history together on board the Harbinger, before its communications, weapons, and engines suffered the cascade failure that disabled the ship. Speculation. It is possible you were incapacitated and locked in the well-shielded cargo compartment as the Harbinger was being systematically crippled, Master. Clarification. Yes, Master. No doubt the flurry of destruction on board the Harbinger somehow drugged you into a stupor from which you could not awaken. Most curious.
Totally not dodgy at all.
Placation, merely a turn of phrase, Master.
Hmm.
The implication that your state was due to the result of ingesting large quantities of Juma juice was unintentional. I meant to communicate only that you were somehow rendered unconscious before you were locked securely in the cargo hold.
He is dodgy, this one. He is dodgy.
Clarification, by locked. I meant sealed, Master. My vocabulator seems to be malfunctioning. Recitation. Following the unusual set of coincidences that led to the cascade failure in the Harbinger's systems, we were boarded by a small freighter with unknown ID codes. It appeared that this freighter had been attacked, and the captain wanted to study it. This freighter appeared to be still spaceworthy. Your cargo compartment was breached, and you were taken on board the freighter shortly before the Harbinger's systems began to go critical. I, too, managed to board the freighter before the Harbinger's destruction. We were most fortunate to have survived, Master.
You've got to catch a plane tomorrow. Where are you flying off to? No worries, Jasper. It was nice for you to come on in. I haven't seen you in a stream properly for a long time, for a while, so it was nice to have you here. But of course it's Kotor, so I expected you to be here. But anyway, nice to see you, man, and I'm sure I'll see you in the next stream very soon. Also, Kelsey, you have read this entire conversation with this droid perfectly. It's like you should be a writer.
Evaluation. Master, I do not know. Judging from the damage, it had been attacked by a much larger vessel. And when it attempted to escape the Harbinger with you on board, it was fired on again. Addendum. It does seem odd that such a small vessel has a high probability of attracting the attention of much larger vessels. Not a welcome trait in a freighter, to be sure.
Flying to Dublin, eh? Well, there you go. I guess enjoy your flight. It's been a long time since I was on a plane. 20... Jeez, how long has it been? 2015? Yeah. Yeah, 2015. It's been a long time.
Explanation. I believe it was a smuggler's vessel by the name of the Ebon Hawk. Speculation. As to its purpose, I do not know. Perhaps it was always its intention to play dead, then kidnap you off the Harbinger and rob me of my bounty.
If that doesn't scream suspicious at all, then I don't know what does. Rob me of my bounty.
Clarification. By bounty, I refer to your life, Master. It would pain me to see you damaged in any way. That is why the arrival of this Ebon Hawk caused me considerable distress.
I'm sure it did, buddy.
Apology. My memory core cannot provide a clear answer on that point, Master. Suffice to say that once we arrived at this floating rock, our situation became much clearer. explanation. Despite my market value, Master, the miners were far more interested in you. It did not take long for me to ascertain the reason for this. While an HK protocol droid is a valuable piece of property, Jedi are worth much more in certain exclusive markets across the galaxy. Painful admission. I must confess to feelings of inferiority at the speculated difference between my value and the price for your capture. I was forced to remind myself it was not due to a failing of my model or function, but because you were a Jedi.
Dun-dun-dun.
Surprised answer. Why, I told them, Master. You are the exiled Jedi who served with Revan in the Mandalorian Wars, are you not? I hope all that has happened has not been the result of a miscommunication. If so, then the problem lies with the core word databases, which are notoriously spotty. Indignant exclamation. Master, I am only a protocol droid, but it is part of my function to know such information and relay it to any interested parties in the interests of terminating any potential hostiles.
This droid just screams suspicion so much. It's ridiculous.
Quick clarification. Apparently my vocabulator has suffered some damage, Master. I meant terminating any potential hostilities.
I told them, what a traitor. Yeah, damn straight, Kelsey.
Answer. All that has happened has been because they believe you to be a Jedi, Master. They debated what to do with you as you lay unconscious in the medical bay. One group seemed intent on selling you as property. The other group opposed this.
And this droid is also not trying to sell me? Of course not.
3 standard hours after the division between the miners became apparent, accidents began to occur throughout the facility. A result of improper maintenance, I believe. These accidents coincided with the degradation of the mining droid behavioral cores. Crude models are prone to such failures, resulting in murderous rampages. The mortality rate of organics in the facility rose quickly.
Has anyone figured out yet that this droid may have potentially just killed everything in the facility? That is not a nice droid.
Many miners began to join you in the medical bay as a cascade of flawlessly timed detonations occurred in isolated gas pockets in the lower levels of the facility. The explosions herded the miners into emergency sections of the station, quickly and efficiently cutting them off from communications and facility control. But sadly enough, not the ventilation systems.
Sadly enough, this guy just literally every single sentence, he just shows himself up as being a bad guy. He's terrible at communication.
You see, the explosions had damaged specific sections of this facility's ventilation systems, causing a slow, lethal buildup of toxic fumes in the dormitory level.
Are you responsible for all this?
Defensive answer. Master, I am a protocol droid, not a well-crafted assassination droid of unrivaled sophistication. To have carried out the actions that took place here would have required an unusual set of skills. It is highly unlikely I possess the knowledge of how to reprogram the memory cores of base worker class droids into killing machines, let alone to terminate the organics at this facility, utilizing only Aerotech 500 series laser mining drills and explosives fashioned from proton missile cores.
Yeah, I agree, Kelsey. I agree. I think you are responsible. It's like my only real option. Screw it.
Admission. I cannot and will not attempt to change your mind, Master. I would urge you to consider that your Kotor tank treatments may have caused some disorientation.
Love it. His way of trying to get out of it.
Of course, Master. How may I be of assistance? Answer. That is all that remains of the maintenance officer, Master. At the end, he was quite incoherent from the pain, and attempts to facilitate communications with him proved useless. I heard his dying screams as the droids he tended turned on him, mining him like a piece of asteroid rock. Recitation? Oh, yes, Master. The record of his last moments were...
5 droids, burning through the outer door. They're forcing their way into the bay. Please, someone that... Oh no, they're through! Oh, my leg! They're burning through my leg! Oh, stop! Stop, please!
Addendum. His remaining attempts at communication are variations in decibel, Master, ranging from frenzied screams to gibbering inarticulate attempts to beg for his life.
Why does he always make it sound so...
Of course, Master. How may
It's
I
just
be of
kind of hilarious. I don't know how he does it. I mean, the HK droids are quite funny, but... Right.
pitying answer? Oh, that is unfortunate, Master. The hangar is sealed behind a containment field. It would be impossible to open it.
Oh my god, like, literally. That is so suspicious.
Answer. Only the Paragus administration officer would have such codes, Master. If he hasn't already been murdered in an unfortunate accident, then he is trapped in the dormitory section, which has been effectively cut off from the facility by explosives.
Oh, how convenient.
Apology. Unfortunately, communication with the dormitory section is severed, Master. It is perhaps for the best, especially if any other accidents have occurred in that section. If that were the case, the severed comlink would have spared us the satisfaction of hearing the miners' screams as they lived out their last moments in fear and terror.
Oh, what do you know? Satisfaction.
Theory. You could walk across the surface of the asteroid to the dormitory airlock, but such a route would be extremely hazardous, and I do not wish to see you damaged. Warning. Master, continued exploration of this facility may place you in unnecessary danger. I encourage you to return to the medical bay and wait for retrieval from a vessel that is no doubt on the way, even as we continue this pointless conversation.
Oh dear.
Weary resignation. Very well, Master, but there is very little that I can do. You see, the airlock is sealed by a code. Correction. Oh, I already possess the code, Master, but I am afraid that it will do you no good. Condescending explanation. Master, the console governing the droid maintenance area and the airlock is voice-printed music. In the last days of his life, the maintenance officer was quite careful about voice protocols, bordering on paranoid obsession. Conjecture. I suspect once he realized something was wrong in the facility, he voice-locked the droid bay functions. A prudent measure, but in the end, he met the same fate as the rest of the organics.
Weird. Sorry, I just heard a really weird squeak. Probably a bird, but anyway.
Explanation. Yes, Master. Many consoles have voice recognition sensors built into their systems so that only selected individuals can unlock them. Condescending explanation. Oh, yes, Master. control, voice print ID R1B5. But unless the maintenance officer speaks the code, it is useless. Answer, Master, you cannot. You are trapped here just as I am. There is nothing to do, except patiently wait for whatever the future has in store for us.
This is turning into a horror stream. I mean, in theory, it should have actually been a horror stream, a Zombie Army trilogy, but yeah, well, that didn't work out. But yeah, maybe it is turning into a horror stream. Who knows? I mean, I've got a murdering droid killing everyone, so I guess it fits the bill.
Objection. Master, to commit such an act would be in violation of the ethics programming most droids are believed to possess. I am afraid there is nothing that can be done.
I'm sure.
Irritated statement. Master, if you insist on echoing everything I say, this already tedious conversation is in danger of becoming even longer. Clarification. But yes, most droids are believed to possess ethics programming. Such programming would prevent me from using my incredible talents to break a voice print code.
Alright, and we'll come back to this dodgy droid in a moment. Right, now that we have the sonic printer, let's go back to the dodgy droid.
It is a pleasure to see you intact, Master.
Thank you.
Greeting. It is a pleasure to see you intact, Master. How may I be of assistance?
I require you to say something.
Recitation? Oh, yes, Master. The record of his last moments were...
5 droids, burning through the outer door. They're forcing their way into the bay.
Anyway, we've already heard that.
Addendum. His remaining attempts at...
How do I get him to say the code? This one, I guess. Yeah. Okay, I think I've got the code from him. So we got that code. Oh god, I know. So it needs to get 2 more codes. Oh shit, there's one of those droids. Kill it. Oh shit, oh god. How dare you shoot grenades at me? That is unacceptable. You know, considering the other HK droid wants the Exile alive, you would have thought that he would not put grenades in these mining droids. It's kind of like a death sentence. Very unnecessary. Did you leave anything behind? Nah. Do 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 oh yeah. See, they look all terrifying and all that, these big droids. But then you realise they're really not. Alright. Hello, big droid. Bye, big droid. They die so easily, it's ridiculous. In fact, if anything, these midget ones are actually more annoying. Kill. Hell yeah. Not bad, not bad. Can we open this? No, okay, fine. Let's break it with the sword. As you do. Oh my god, please hurry up. Thank you. Right, we need to go back through and see the man that likes seeing half naked people. We need to go and get the codes. Right, let's go. Do 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 do. Say hi, Atten. Hi, Atten. Right, anyway, we're going this way. Jesus, that was loud. Right, so I need... Which one was it? Is it maintenance? That one.
So, you're in maintenance. Then maybe you can tell me what's going on with these droids.
Sir, I don't know. It's like their behavior cores are undergoing binary decay, but I can't find the source. This shouldn't be happening.
Well, that's reassuring. It isn't happening. So the next time we nearly have a breach in the ventilation tunnels, I could just close my eyes and pretend it's my imagination. You better give me some answers. I want to know the damage these droids can do if they start mining us instead of asteroid rock.
Sir, these droids aren't combat models. Their mining lasers are weaker and less accurate than blasters. I doubt those droids could even hit one of us.
Are you blind? What about the miners in Medbay? It's sabotage, and it started right after the commander said we weren't going to sell the Jedi to the exchange. So I want you to find out how these droids are being sabotaged. That'll tell me who's trying to clear a path to get that Jedi off the facility and stop him. In the meantime, make sure the security's armed with all the ion and sonic charges you can find. If those droids start coming after me, I'm gonna need more than low-grade mining lasers to take them down. Clear?
Yes, sir. Maintenance control out.
Idiot.
They are indeed sassy. It's good. I mean, there's all manner of different kinds of characters in this game. Well, until you get into the later on parts of this game, then you'll be seeing some very different, very different actually kind of things. I can't remember. Is it this terminal, or is it
Glad you
further
survived
back?
the tunnels. Find anything when you were down there?
Hang on a minute. Nah, it's not those.
Found anything?
I found a talkative protocol droid.
Yeah. Did you blow it up?
It's an immediate reaction.
Yeah, well, watch your back. Droids can't be trusted.
He's not wrong. And you can.
Look, I could have let you rot in those mining tunnels, and all I get from you is back talk. You know what? I don't trust you. For all I know, you could have caused all this trouble. In fact, you did just by being a Jedi. So before you start accusing me of anything, Jedi, maybe you better take a look at what you've done.
Never mind, stay here and complain.
So they are still alive. But the dormitory comm isn't picking up anything. Is there any way to get to them? Voice print? Great. That means he'd have to speak the code. He's dead, right?
Yeah, it looks that way.
There's ways to beat voice prints, though. If you can get samples of his voice and the right words, you should be able to fake the voice print code, if you know what it is. You know, I overheard the maintenance officer getting chewed out by the security officer. You might want to check the security office on this level and see if there's any voice samples stored in the logs. And maybe there's samples of the code in the maintenance officer's holologs, if you can find a way to record them. That's a start. See if you can find any recordings where the maintenance officer is speaking, and try to piece together the words to unlock the voice print.
I actually know exactly where to go now. So it's the room that we just opened in here. So last bit of the code, and then we can actually do this the proper way you're supposed to do this, which is quite complicated, but yeah. Dooby 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 doo. Right, where is his logs? That one.
When the dock officer reported the droids repairing the Ebon Hawk, I I saw the voice print ID on the droid console system. Someone ordered them to repair that freighter. But I can't find a trace of the order anywhere. If anyone tries that again, they won't be able to do it from this terminal unless I let them. The voice print should cut any user off from the central functions unless I give the code.
Perfect. Looks like you've just given me what I want. So I should be able to just do it now, right? Love the way that this droid has put a load of mines there. Can I not do the voice print just yet? Or do I have to go back to the droid and get him to talk again? Maybe. I would have thought it would just work. Maybe I do. Oh no. There we go.
Maintenance control. Voice print ID R1 beep 5.
Hell yeah. Bypassing the system. Open the door. Look at that. The proper way you're supposed to do it. It's a bit long and complicated. The other way you can do it is just by blowing up the console, by the way. Now this is the bit that's going to be fun, getting past these mines. Oh, really? That's just typical. This damn HK droid has just given me a load of mines to deal with. I hate him. Oh, that's terrifying. That one's just spazzing out. Run! Run! Open the door, quick, quick! Whew, that was close. Alright, who's ready to go into space? We're about to go into space, which is actually a really cool part of the game. I like this bit. This is awesome. Look at how beautiful this skybox is. Granted, it's an old game, so you might question its graphics a bit, but look at this. That is a beautiful skybox, and you cannot tell me otherwise. And bear in mind, if it was remastered by today's standards, whew, it would probably look even better. Let's get a better look going up top. Hang on. Alright, let's go about here. Look at that. That is beautiful. That is a skybox that's worthwhile having in your game. Also, there's Atten over there. You can also see Kreia sometimes if you're lucky. She is in the back somewhere. She's a bit hidden though. Oh, there she is.
I lost your signal after you left the mining tunnels. Now you're coming in clear.
Except I'm picking you up on the exterior of the facility, on the asteroid's surface. That can't be right.
Maybe you should look up.
Huh? What are you doing out there? You're crazy. Even
There's
for a
Kreia.
Jedi.
See her on the
Look,
left.
you need to get out of there, quick. What little is left of the facility's venting systems have gone active, most likely from the explosions in the mining tunnels. They're venting Paraga's fuel deposits into space through the exterior vents, right in your path. I can't. I'm locked out of the main systems here. I couldn't shut it down if I tried. The vents look like they've been purposely rerouted to vent the gases to the exterior. And only in the last few minutes. It's almost as if... Now what now? I don't believe this. There's a ship coming in, sending a docking code. I have a bad feeling about this.
Yeah, the old Spyro games do have some pretty good skyboxes. Oh yes, it's this bit with Scion. The rather disturbing bit, but it's cool. I like this. Say hello to a Sith Lord that is sitting with a ton of corpses around him. Not disturbing at all in any way. Not even in the slightest. He looks a bit worse for wear, of course. Oh no, he's got a pretty good Halloween costume, eh? Oh, I do love Scion. He's a really cool character, actually. Really awesome. Some of the past Call of Duty Zombie... Oh, alright, thank you for that. Let's just reopen that again. Thanks, game. Yeah, some of the past Call of Duty Zombies maps have some absolutely fantastic skyboxes to them. Die Rise has a good one with like all the meteorites flying around, even though it's a terrible map, but it has a really good skybox. Also Revelations, oh that's a beautiful skybox. There are some good skyboxes in games actually, some really good ones. But I like this one, even though it's quite old, it's good. Well, for you, Kelsey, there probably isn't anything disturbing about that because you do it on a daily basis. But for most people, it's a little different. Boom. Prayer time.
He has come.
Dun. There's the Republic ship, though. The Harbinger. The one and only that has been talked about by, well, multiple people now, including the droid. The dodgy droid. Alright, let's go. Right. Hello. Oh my god, hello. He was a lot closer than I gave him credit for. Oh yeah. No remains, really? It's a bit boring. Do 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 do. If you say so. Well, I can already tell that the chat, for some reason, has decided to become massively delayed. I'm blaming Streamlabs once again for that, so by the time you write your messages, it's been a fair chunk past, but that's alright, we'll deal with it. Streamlabs is just having a bit of a crappy day today. Certainly feels that way. Oh, finally. Why does it sometimes take so long to open these things? Anyway, I do want to upgrade this. Oh. You serious? You won't let me upgrade that? Why? Oh, I can't even use these. Oh, for God's sake. Why won't it let me upgrade my sword? Alright, I guess I will not be upgrading my sword. It's a bit annoying. I was kind of hoping to do that. Oh well. Right. Let's put this on. Let's also put them on. Now what I am going to do, because this next bit can be a bit of a pain, we're going to do that. We're also going to do this. We're about to be shot by some fire extinguishers, so yeah, you need protection in this bit, because these things are deadly. Oh really? I did not want you to miss. Come on, kill one of them already. Come on. Oh, come on, that would have killed it as well. Please kill it. Please kill it. Thank you. Let's lightning strike this one. Attack. Come on. No, it's frozen me. Damn it. Unfreeze. Oh, actually unfroze quite quickly there. When you get frozen by these things, it's like a sort of mentally disturbing moment, because you can get stuck frozen like that forever, especially if there are two of them. So they never stop shooting you, and that's just brutal. Absolutely brutal when that happens. Do 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 do. Oh. And here we are, a big guy, and he's instantly dead. See, like the fire extinguish things are way more deadly than the actual enemies. It's crazy, really. This one actually didn't die in one hit. Makes a change. But you're dead now. Right. It's always fun destroying droids. Oh yeah. Have I? No. You know what? I'm gonna do that. Before I go and do this, let me get the breathing mask, because it will make life a lot easier for me. Also, I'm not sure if we've even got any, no we don't. We don't even have any poison aids. Oh god, yes, the room of the fricking ball as well to protect those things. I hate that. Oh. I want to kill the ball. Screw it. I'm going in hard. Kill the ball. How is the ball not dead? Kill it. Thank you. Oh god, this is rough. Alright, kill this. Quickly. Whew. Right. Now we might stand a chance. And then I'm frozen. Kill the fire extinguishers quickly. They're so deadly. Oh god, I've lost my shield. Either kill it quickly, or I'm gonna have to put a shield on. Oh come on. I hate you so much. Yes, perfect. Just heal myself, go on. It's not a bad idea. I probably can't open this because I need to use this. No, okay, right, what I'll do is I'll come back to it in a sec, because I will level myself up. Hello. Excavator droids. Oh, come on. Really? Oh, there's actually one up there. Okay. Should probably kill that. Kill this guy because he normally launches grenades. Perfect. Awesome. Any more stuff? Yes, there is. Right, now I can go get the breathing mask, which I need for the poison rim. Which is in here. There it is, breathing mask. I think it's also got some antidotes, right? Yep, there they are. Antidote kit. Only the one though. It's not ideal. I was hoping for a bit more than one, but whatever. It's fine, we'll deal with it. Right, we will put on the breathing mask though, and we should be all good. Oh, some remains I missed. I'll have that. Right. Breathing mask. On you go. Hell yeah, look at that mask. Fantastic stuff. Oh, is this gonna work? No. Oh, this is infuriating. I'm gonna level up in a sec. Just quickly looking here. No, okay, right. Let's level up. I need some more skill in demolition. It's just kind of taking the piss now. Screw it. Let's put some more strength on. Why not? Right. Oh, I can't go up with demolition. Are you serious? Why? It's like the only one I need. I really hate that so much. Let's get up some computer skill. Actually, put one on that as well. Right. I'm gonna have to unlock, I think, demolition. As much as I don't want to, I think I'm gonna have to do it. It's just gonna destroy me otherwise throughout my entire run of this game. It's already causing enough problems as it is. See, if I was able to play as T3M4 right now, it wouldn't be a problem because T3M4 has perfect skill with demolition. But unfortunately, I am not playing as T3M4. Does this one work again? Yeah.
This may be the beginning of a long record. It's about an hour after the facility suffered the explosion that triggered the emergency lockdown. Just finished helping the dock officer set up the transmission relay. Not much signal strength, but it's better than nothing. The transmission gives the code to open the turbo lift when or if help arrives. Code is a simple group of 5 numbers. 3, 17, 13. Then the next 2 numbers are...
Sir, couldn't we contact the medbay? Maybe the Jedi's awake. If so, she could help us.
No good. The link to the medical computer was severed from the hub, just like the administration console. Even if the Jedi wakes up, how would we get the dormitory turbo lift code to her? Without it, the turbo lift to the administration level is locked down. We just took an inventory of our supplies. We've got enough emergency rations in the dormitories to last almost a month. But with all the problems in the facility, I don't know how long we'll last. I wish we could contact the Jedi. Maybe she could... No. She's still floating in that damn tank. Someone's played us for fools. And since Kotor and his crew aren't locked in here with us, it's pretty clear who it was. If I ever catch up with that Mandalorian-loving son of a... At least the air scrubbers are still working, even though they're tied into the... Hey, what's happening to the ventilation system? It's...
And there you have it. You get to watch all the miners die. All of them falling over and dying from being poisoned to death. Pretty rough way to go. Oh, another level up. Oh, I want demolition. Yes! Please. Please, but there would God be enough to be able to open a door. That would be fantastic. So many things are still locked. You know what, let's get the droids done. It could be handy later. Probably not, but we'll get it anyway. Ching, ching. Do 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 do. Hidden log. We will watch that in a minute. Not just yet. Do 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 do. Come on, please work. How much freaking skill do you need? Are you serious? For God's sake. Oh, this is just painful. It's the point where you just want to use mods and just sit there and mod it so that you can have 100 skill on demolition. At this point, this game might break me and force me to do that at some point. Damn, that's annoying. So annoying. It's fine. We'll live with it. Right.
Manama trade sobre barakto drone. Krishe mentru grab avano flank tour na saganich. Gravawe no ku seta bate bate. Trawinsto sobotuto neliep grimpatata. Trawinsto busuto neliep grimpatata. Tele ronda nana nintolo gradatira. Der winter runto walkaway kwe wafa teratana chingaradana. Ferra rampada no the ringtada nel camera cella fribo no botat. Dosane karamala blue incident al mel rebe chinchin kranaktada. Relibe coronto so mele grima con corregim passa. Rechu cantada soma con cere non grum. Der raktada cemense binga rukutoto und der chuchura ramananza. Der winter runto walkaway kwe wafa teratana chingaradana. Ferra rampada no the ringtada nel camera cella fribo no botat. Dosane karamala blue incident al mel rebe chinchin kranaktada.
You gotta love the language that they come up with. Ching ching gra. It's a new one.
Manama trade sobre barakto drone. Krishe mentru grab avano flank tour na saganich. Gravawe no ku seta bate bate. Trawinsto sobotuto neliep grimpatata. Trawinsto busuto neliep grimpatata. Tele ronda nana nintolo gradatira. Der winter runto walkaway kwe wafa teratana chingaradana. Ferra rampada no the ringtada nel camera cella fribo no botat. Dosane karamala blue incident al mel rebe chinchin kranaktada. Pedra to rampada no rinka nel camera cella fribo no. Toro kawre kare papanala ranchinga. Totorere senisensen. In the session tranda unlon trusnana what is Manama treto sobre barakto drun. Krishe mentru gre bavano flank tur na sagadinch. Grave no ku se tabate bate. Trawinsto sopotuto neliep green patata. Trawinsto busuto neliep gran patata. Tele ronda nana nintolo gradatira. Der winter to wakere kwe wapatera tana chingaradana. Fera rampada no de ringtada nel camera cella fribo no bodat. Dosene caramala blue incidera mel rebe chinchin granactada. Fera to rampada no rinka nel camera cella fribo no. To kawre kare papanara ranchinga. Totore seni sensen. In the session tranda un lontros nana what is sesh? One June seni sensen drawiche canel camera cella fribo no.
Your ears always were too big, CN. Come on, if the maintenance officer comes through on the explosions, these dorms are gonna be filling up soon. And shut that damn data pad off and throw it down the refresher. We managed to get to the dormitories. We should be safe here. We've been trying to use the holo transmitter to beam a transmission to the administration level to end the lockdown. But the administration console's been severed from the main hub. Everyone thinks we should try to evacuate on our own as soon as possible. But there's no way to break the dormitory seals from the inside. I'm going to keep sending distress calls in the meantime. We've been trying to find a way to circumvent the lockdown and get to our hangar bay, but so far, no luck. The situation's worse than we thought. Even if we get out of here, we can't shut down the fuel depot force fields if a fuel leak was detected. If so, the only way off this asteroid is if a ship docks with us. But the only connection to the docking platform is on the administration level, and we can't get up to the docking bay while we're trapped here. I only hope someone survived the explosion in the mining tunnels. If not, then we're stranded here. Unless our transmission reaches a passing ship, or a Telos freighter. Managed to use the holo transmitter here as a crude relay to beam short-burst transmissions outside the Paragas facility. With any luck, the transmission will carry beyond the asteroid field. We've set the emergency transmission on automatic playback. We're using a simple military flash code to transmit the code to the turbo lifts, so maybe our rescuers can get down to the dormitory when they reach the station. Without those turbolift codes, our rescuers wouldn't be able to get here from the administration level. And without those codes, we wouldn't be able to get to the administration level if we found a way out on our own. The messages are short distress calls only, since we can't get much signal strength. It's pretty weak, so unless a ship is actively searching the area, it might be a long time before a ship picks up the message. After all, who would be scouring frequencies way out here looking for trouble?
There you have it, all those little side logs. Thought I'd show those off. I mean, I could have shown off all the other ones earlier on, but I quite like these ones, they're interesting. I mean, the earlier ones are interesting as well, but if I showed off all of them, we'd literally be here forever. Plus, I do show them all off in the 4K series, so if you guys want to see them properly, go and watch that. They're all in there. And here he is, a dead Kotor. He was the guy that punched the other dude in the back earlier. Bit dodgy. Whoa, what the... Are you okay, cutscene? Okay, that cutscene did not play properly. Let's try that again. Okay, that cutscene is completely broken. Tell you what I'm gonna do. I'll do this. Let me save it, and then I'll load it. That should probably fix it. Yeah, load that. Alright, this should hopefully fix it. Okay, let's try that again.
Almost didn't
There we
make
go.
it out of the dormitory section before the lockdown, you murklack. You're cutting a little close, aren't you?
Yes, a regrettable miscalculation on my part. I'm contacting you because I'm picking up a subspace transmission from within that level. Is that your doing?
No, they must be trying to use the old relay system to send an emergency signal. I doubt they know what's really going on. Hey, this turbo lift's locked down. Try the code again, and don't worry about the miners and their transmission. By the time help arrives, we'll be all the way to Nar Shaddaa.
Oh, they won't be leaving the dormitories.
The explosion within the tunnel has damaged the ventilation systems, causing breaches in the core exhaust conduits.
What? That's going to kill them all.
Not all of them, but I'm sending a number of mining droids to your location right now to correct that problem.
Korta, this turbo lift's locked down. The sequence isn't working.
Keep trying it. You. Why are you doing this? Why me?
You. It was never about you. The Jedi is all that interests me. But then you had to ruin everything by revealing her identity and then trying to harm her. And that I cannot allow.
Statement. You are a risk, Korta. You are impulsive, crude, and soon, deceased.
Ah, the good old HK droid. When he said earlier that he doesn't like mimicking dead people's voices, he lied.
Hawking query. Korta, are you dead yet? Smug statement. I believe I forgot to mention that I reversed the turbolift codes. In case you managed to get this far.
Sneaky. Now we could enter in the whole code, but effort. So we're gonna do that. It's that fast way of doing it. We already did one the other ways. Basically, you enter the whole entire code backwards, or was it like part of it backwards and part of it normal way? Oh, you're really gonna break again, game.
The one that fired upon the Ebon Hawk as we attempted to rescue you. And he will not let us go without blood being shed.
Surprisingly, it only broke one line. That's nice.
The story is a long one, and time is short. Come, we must go, and quickly. We need to make our way to the docking area on this level. I fear the airlock has already opened, and if so, we must be on our guard. If we cannot reach the Ebon Hawk, then we must find a way to escape on the ship that has docked here.
Then we shall do so. Oh my god. Also, gotta love the way the music has all of a sudden just gone extremely loud. I always liked this bit. This bit was cool. That was always so cool, that. They're never, like, there if you go backwards, but it's still really cool. Let's give Kreia a gun. Give her some mining lasers and a blaster pistol. That'll do.
Hear you.
I hear you.
What in space is going on? Who's this? Another Jedi? What, did you guys suddenly start breeding when I wasn't looking? Alright. I'm guessing that Republic ship that just docked isn't carrying friends of yours.
I hope your talent for understatement is offset by your skill with a blaster. If not, then I fear our time together will be short indeed.
Yeah, and I'm also good at running and drinking, Your Majesty. And even if you two aren't big friends of the Republic, that warship's the only way off this station. Good thing we have a clear run to the ship.
Threat. Master, perhaps I did not enunciate clearly the last time we spoke. I suggested that you should shut down, stay put, and wait for rescue.
Good old HK is back once again.
Clarification. Master, your well-being is of the highest importance to me. I was forced to intercede here on Paragus to ensure your survival. Indignant answer. Master, the miners intended to place you in jeopardy. I could not allow that to take place, so I was forced to negotiate a termination of hostilities. After reprogramming the mining droids to mine any organics they perceived, they began to kill the miners one by one. Then a series of flawlessly timed explosions drove the miners into their dormitories, where I was able to gas them all at once without wasting time hunting them through the mining tunnels. I then administered a large dose of sedatives to the remaining miners in the med bay, enough to kill them, but ensure you slept peacefully. Of course, against my calculations, you awakened from your tank prematurely. I am ashamed by the inconvenience that caused for both of us. Answer? You misunderstand me, Master. Those droids were there to guard you. As I said, I did not anticipate you awakening from the tank. You are quite a hardy specimen for a Jedi, a ronto among humans, if you will indulge me the metaphor. Besides, as you proved, Master, such droids could never pose a threat to a Jedi. The droids were custodial in nature, cleaning the facility of other distractions. Answer. It is beyond the scope of my programming to probe the motivations of my clients, Master. Suffice to say that I am being well compensated for my services. You have been a difficult target to find. You have been wandering the galaxy since the end of the Mandalorian Wars, leaving little record of your passage. It is as if you did not wish to be found by hunters such as myself, or more likely, the Jedi Order. Admission. It was a matter of chance, Master. I happened to be serving as a protocol droid on the Harbinger when you booked passage. After that, it was a simple matter to sabotage the Harbinger and call for a retrieval. Irritated statement. However, when the Ebon Hawk appeared and salvaged us from the wreckage, I was forced into a series of rapid recalculations, culminating in our current situation. Chiding answer. My programming renders me incapable of revealing the identity of my client, Master. However, I am free to say that my client is wealthy and very interested in possessing the last of the Jedi.
Dun-dun-dun.
Answer. No, Master. Killing you was never the intention. If you resist my attempts to return you to your Kotor tank, however, I may inadvertently fracture your skeleton in several places to incapacitate you.
There's no way we could have known the droid was evil. How could this happen? Indeed, I mean, this droid never gave away any dodgy sort of hints at any point.
Resignation. Very well, Master. If inflicting pain is the only means to resolve this matter, then you leave me no choice.
Oh, yay. Brings out the mines. Oh, run away. Right, now shock him. Thank you.
This shall not stop us for long.
State assassination critical. Initiate. 3, 2, 1. It's failing, Master.
I love the way those mines are literally practically murdered Kreia. Look at her. She's like barely moving. Actually, I'm not going to bother healing you because you heal yourself over time. I will, however, give you that. Also, Atten should have 2 blasters. Let's give him a blaster pistol. That'd be good. Also, this and that. And that. Yeah, that's fine. I can take that breathing mask off now. Let's go for this. Right. I guess that should give her some shields. That would be good. I'll be taking them back, but yeah, that'll do. Right, perfect. Onto the ship with dead people all over it. Kelsey loves this ship.
I sense no one on board.
You sense no one on board? Sense any assassin droids creeping up behind us like last time?
Everyone here has been slain, yet there are few signs of battle. No carbon scoring, no blaster fire. This place has been hit by assassins of a different sort.
Then what are we doing on this ship? We were better off in the facility. You two are supposed to be Jedi? You two are the worst Jedi I've ever met.
Oh, and go where? If the assassin machine was correct, then we cannot reach the hangar. Be silent. I need some time to think.
Look, I don't mean to cast another shadow on this, but even if you could reach the ship you came in on, it wouldn't matter. You'll need the orbital drift charts to clear the Paragus asteroid field, unless you want to have the shortest flight out of Paragus ever recorded. Well, of course they have the asteroid drift charts in their Navicomputer. They'd have to. Well, we'd have to get to the bridge. I mean, well, that's the biggest problem I can see.
That is a sound plan for the moment. Let us go.
I was not saying that you actively encourage death. Don't get any ideas. But I know that you enjoyed that scene with the Sith Lord earlier. Don't deny it.
Our enemies gather while we wait here.
All right, but this won't end well. Trust me.
Oh yeah, so you know Atten just said that he thinks it's going to be a problem to get to the bridge. Well, should we just clarify how simple it is to get to the bridge? There's where we came in. So if we walk through here, yeah, well, here's the bridge. As he said, it's really complicated to get to the bridge. It's literally like, it's not even a minute walk from there to here. Download those and our logs.
We have taken on passengers to Telos.
Sir, we've just received an emergency broadcast. A freighter under attack by Sith forces.
Can you get an ID on the ship?
Yes, sir. We have its ID signature. It's not in our databanks, but its profile suggests some low-stock freighter. Says it's being hit hard by a Sith warship. Sir?
I'll need to confirm with command before we move to intercept. Report.
The Sith warship is empty, sir. We attached an umbilical and sent 3 strike teams through it, and there's no sign of a crew or its commander.
There's no one on board? What about the escape pods?
They're still in their berths, sir. This place, it's empty. It's like a ghost ship.
Then who was firing at the freighter?
We don't know, sir. The freighter's empty, too. We did a clean sweep and nothing except a lone T3 unit, badly damaged. Did you still want tractor beams to the Harbinger?
Search the freighter and the warship one more time. If they're clean, then we'll tractor the freighter over.
Yes, sir.
No idea why the Admiral thought that freighter worth all the effort. We'll find out.
Biggest mistake of your life, tracking both of those over. Because all of those Sith were wearing stealth cloaks.
Everyone in the Ebon Hawk was dead, sir. We're starting autopsies within the hour.
What about that Sith corpse we retrieved from the warship?
We haven't had a chance to fully examine it, sir. He looks human, but he's fractured in several places.
Then keep me posted. Something's wrong here, and I want to know where all those Sith on the warship went. We're still experiencing a problem with the communications array, and now maintenance is telling me there's a cascade failure in the weapons.
Sir, I just picked up an unusual sound from MedLab.
I have come for the Jedi.
What the hell was that?
Sir, I don't know. Communications just got cut.
Send a security team to MedLab, now!
That was a Sith Lord. Killing everyone. It's a bit awkward for the Republic lot, because that Sith Lord quite literally can't die. As you will find out further on in the game. He is invincible. Well, pretty much invincible. Actually, can't remember if I'll use it in a minute. I can't remember if this actually works on these guys. Oh, what a stab. Oh, I love the disturbing music in this bit. It's so good. I know you guys can't hear it because I have to turn it down for copyright reasons, but I can hear it perfectly. And it's really good music.
More where that came from.
Wow, I'm surprised those two haven't been more hurt yet. I'm actually quite impressed. Quick, let's get an escape pod. Let's launch ourselves out into the freaking asteroid field. I reckon we could survive. Anyway. Oh yes, it's that creepy music. Hello, Sith assassin, that just seems to be highlighted on the screen. Totally not giving away your stealth.
More where that came from.
Dun-dun. I'm absolutely slaying through these guys. They don't stand a chance. And you thought it was the end of that droid, you know, the dodgy droid. It's not quite the end just yet. He's in here as well.
I'm afraid we're going to lose it all. There's just not enough ships and too much territory to cover. We're still rebuilding from the war with Malik, and sometimes I wonder if we'll ever recover. Still, we have our orders, and the Republic's put the highest priority on this mission. Looks like the trouble on Onderon will have to wait. As ordered, we've picked up the passengers from the Outer Rim and have made quarters for them. Once aboard, we've plotted a course for Telos. We expect to arrive within 10 standard days, provided there's no mishaps. I've been ordered to give the passenger no special treatment, nor make any indication of her identity. I have some reservations about turning the Harbinger into a passenger liner, but the orders were clear. Whoever this passenger is, she's got diplomatic level priority, whether she knows it or not.
That's me! I'm the passenger.
We picked up a distress signal and are sending a message to the Republic for permission to investigate. We have also transmitted the damaged vessel's ID signature to the Republic. According to the message, it's being pursued by Sith forces. There's no match for the vessel in our databanks, but the profile of the distress signal suggests it's a stock freighter of some kind. We'll only know for sure when we arrive, and we'll find out if the signal's genuine or a trap.
It was a trap, and now you're all dead.
We wanted to check with you, sir, before diverting course from Telos. There appears to be some battle that has taken place in the sector, and we've received a distress signal.
You have permission to divert course, Captain. If there's a Sith presence in the region, I want you to investigate. The ID signature on the freighter, did you get confirmation on it?
Yes, sir. We did not have the vessel listed in our databanks, so we transmitted the code to you. Was there a match?
There was, Captain. If you find any trace of that vessel, even wreckage, I want it.
Yes, sir.
After you've investigated the sector, resume course to Telos with the passenger. It is of the highest importance that she reach Telos.
Yes, sir. I'll make sure she arrives intact.
Good hunting, Captain. Admiral Onasi out.
Sometimes I wonder if the right hand of the Republic knows what the left hand is doing. I'm always being kept in the...
Query. You sent for me, Captain.
Yes, I need you to check on the passenger again, see if there's anything she needs. Try not to be too obvious about it. Her safety is our top concern.
Statement. I shall use the utmost discretion, Captain. As always, it is my pleasure to serve.
There he is, the dodgy droid. And one of the characters in that log, specifically the leader of the Republic there, is Cartho Nessie, who is one of the main characters in Kotor 1. So it's always cool to see him again. Oh, Atton's actually down. Wow. Can't believe it. Atton's actually died. It's alright, he's back up already, just like that. What an absolute way to get back up. And like literally just from dead to straight up. Oh, come on. Break it open faster. Thank you very much. Hell yeah. I think what we'll do for the rest of the stream is we'll get through the rest of this Harbinger bit. And then when we get back to the Paragus part again, even though I know there's not tons left of it, we'll stop it there just because I kind of feel like starting off the next part of this in the next stream with a really awesome outcome at the very beginning would be quite fun. It's like one of the best bits out of the beginning. Well, not in the entire game, but it's a pretty cool bit.
Are you alright?
No. There's a guy that's been talking about me in so many ways staring at me.
This was your room? When?
We do not have much time. Whatever you intend to do, do it quickly.
Sure thing. I mean, I'm only grabbing an armband inside this room that I'm probably never going to use. But whatever, it's fine. Grab all the loot stuff that we can. Please get centered, thank you. Oh, fine. We'll use this. Actually, wait. Hang on. Switch. Thank you. There we go. Literally about to be murdered by a ton of Sith assassins, and there they are. I wish Kreia could have stayed next to Atton because he's just getting obliterated, as you can see. Oh well. It's alright, he'll get back up. And there he is, already back up. He's keen to get into the fight. Right, if I can approach this without going to the blast door, that'd be fantastic. Just means then I won't get attacked by all the Sith assassins, which is always a good thing. Right. We'll check down this way for some stuff as well. What is Atton doing? It's like dancing on the spot. Right. Grab all the extra stuff in here because it's always handy. And while we're here, might as well do this. Hell yeah.
Something's wrong. Ever since we picked up that Sith firefight in the region, crewmen haven't been reporting for their shifts, and I can't reach people on the comm. The strange thing is, I keep feeling like someone's watching us here in the ship, but I can't see anyone. I don't like this. Checking the survivor from the Sith vessel. I'm not sure whether he's alive or dead, or what's even keeping him together. His flesh is cracked and scarred, and I'm registering several thousand fractures in his skeleton, as if each bone was splintered repeatedly over time, then put back together. Judging from the scar tissue, I believe these wounds took place before his death, If so, he must have been in constant pain. I have no idea what's been keeping him together. This is the medical officer. The soldiers sent to the medical bay have just died. I don't know where the subject went. I think he's gone to find more of the crew. With him are Sith. They just appeared right out of thin air, like they were wearing stealth generators, but I think they were always on board. When we stopped to pick up that freighter, they must have come on board the Harbinger. I have no idea how many are on the ship. There could be only a few, or as many as 100. And with communications cut off, we can't call for help. I think that thing in the tank was a Sith Lord. Alive the whole time, waiting for something to wake him up.
He was indeed. No. Might as well do this. Always handy. Yeah, why haven't I got that other log yet? Hang on. There's definitely another one which shows the guy actually breaking out of the Kotor tank. Why did I not see that? Chat treatment request scary JokerAlex. Forgot I named myself that. This one. There it is. The Sith Lord. Well, one of the Sith Lords. Breaking out of his tank. To kill... Well, really to get a Jedi, but in the end to kill everyone. Because he's evil. Although, I do sympathise for him actually a little bit. If you know his story very well and his background, then you kind of feel sorry for him a little bit. He is also a badass. Thank you. I like the way Atten is always the one that's getting killed right now. It's never Kreia or me, it's just Atten always dying. Come on Atten, mate, put some effort in. Stop dying. You know what? Let's do this. Open these quickly. Make it a lot faster. Hell yeah. Quick exploring. We all love quick exploring. Right, before we go into turbo lift. Yes, I know we're about to get attacked, but I want to open this first. Alright, let's do it. Hello, please die. Finally, jeez, took a while. And you. Hell yeah. Look at all these deactivated droids. It's good stuff. In that log that I just clicked through, by the way, it does talk about the HK droid and basically how the Republic officer finds him really annoying because he never obeys orders, which is what he's meant to do. So, yeah. Just to give you a bit more background that he's a dodgy person. Well, droid. Oh, this is one of the best I like this scene with Scion. It's a good scene with Scion.
I have a bad feeling about this. Don't you feel it? Something's gonna get real wrong real quick. Alright, but don't say I didn't warn you. Trust me, when it comes to staying alive, I'm rarely wrong about these things.
Oh, I love this bit. Oh, actually, before we do, just take away all of your items, because else we will not be getting them back. There we go. Oh, this is a good bit, this. I like this. There he is.
I came to warn you, Jedi. You know not what path you walk.
Such a menace.
This battle is mine alone. I am not defenseless. He cannot kill what he cannot see, and power has blinded him long ago. Run! I shall be along shortly.
Don't worry, we've got another scene after that in a moment, with Kreia and Scion in there, the Dark Sith Lord, which I actually can recite word for word. That's how many times I've heard it. It's a good scene. I came to warn you, Jedi. You know not what path you walk. Open the door. Hell yeah. I want that cutscene because it's a good cutscene. I want it. He cannot kill what he cannot see. Your favourite game ever. By the way, welcome to the stream. It's an awesome game, Kotor 2. It's definitely one of my most loved games of all time, there's no questioning it. And by far the best Star Wars story ever created. No other Star Wars story has beaten this game story. It's just such a unique story for Star Wars, and I love it. And we'll probably never get one like it ever again. This is a fun game too. It's a great game. Awesome game, truly is. And we get an awesome cutscene coming up now anyway. Oh, and his voice is gone.
Your senses betray you, as you betrayed me.
After all that's happened, still you live. You are difficult to kill.
For one as limited as you, perhaps. To have fallen so far and learned nothing, that is your failing.
The failure is yours. No longer do your whispers crawl within my skull. No longer do I suffer beneath teachings that weaken us. And now you run in search of the Jedi. They are all dead, save one. And one broken Jedi cannot stop the darkness that is to come.
Perhaps we shall see.
A Viper Blade against the lightsaber, no chance. It's even better than the original. Oh, it's far better than the original KOTOR game. Easy.
What's wrong? Are you alright? Damn it, hold on. It's only a little farther. Don't give up on me now. What happened to you?
I would say that, to be honest, KOTOR 1's not a bad game. In fact, I actually quite like KOTOR 1. But story-wise, KOTOR 1 is a very, it's a lot like other Star Wars stories, whereas this is quite unique. Let's go
You
with
look
this.
fine. Come on. We need to keep moving.
But it is an awesome game. I do love KOTOR 2. Right. Anyway, screw it, we'll leave it on this. I feel so bad for you because you just joined the stream now. I really feel bad for you. We've been playing quite a lot, but even though I know that there's not much left of Paragus right now, I think, because we're going to do this over time, of course, this game. I think the next stream I'm going to leave this last part for that, as it's quite an epic part to begin the stream with, and everyone likes an epic thing at the beginning of a stream. So we're going to do the next part at the beginning of the next stream. So anyway, I do appreciate everyone that came out and everyone that joined even at the last minute as well. Thank you for coming by, I appreciate it. But yeah, we will carry on with this in the next stream probably. So yeah, well, anyway, I'll be doing that at some point soon. Thanks to everyone again for stopping by and interacting. And yeah, I'm glad everyone likes Kotor too. It's good to see. But with that being said, I hope you guys did enjoy the stream that we had today. And yeah, well, I'm looking forward to bringing more of this to you guys very soon. So thanks for everything again, guys. And well, I'll see you in part 2, stream-wise, of Kotor 2. See you then.